Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 6. In the last few episodes, we've been doing a lot of dragon stuff. They should still be over here. They've been, getting us some alloys and whatnot. We went ahead and made this Paxel, so I'll actually have to change the little challenge over there. What else did we do? We've been working on the Void Miners. We set up that guy, I think it's a tier 4, and then we set up a tier 5 at the end of the last episode. We might make one or two modifiers for this guy, because I think we can actually put a bandwidth modifier on him, and I've heard they're pretty good. One thing I want to do, hopefully we do some of it this episode, is I definitely want to get started on these mycelial reactors. They seem really fun. Essentially, there's all these different reactors that use all these different types of fuels, whether it's slime, whether it's just normal furnace fuel, whether it's nether stars. They all, I guess, generate power. And then at the very end, you get this guy, the mycelial reactor. And if all of these generators are running at the same time, apparently this guy spits out a pretty hefty amount of power. So that sounds really fun. It's also a bunch of stuff to automate. And I think what I'll do is, because obviously we're changing server maps soon. If you're a little bit confused, you'll have to join the Discord and learn more about it there. So I sort of don't want to be editing everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to add stuff there, add stuff there, add stuff there. Because what that will allow me to do is I can go ahead and grab all the templates, all the schematics for these guys. Oops, sorry, I had to go do something. Yeah, that way I can make templates for all of these structures, and I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to stress in the following days up until the server switch. All I have to worry about is the new area where I'm hopefully going to build all of these reactors or generators. So that's the ongoing plan for the coming episodes, I think. Another thing I want to do real quick, I've made a little bit of a checklist here with some signs of what I want to do. So ideally, what I want to do is I eventually want to be able to make the next tier of apiary. I think it's called the creative one. And this guy needs 6 times compressed blocks of honey. So I figured I want to sort of work on that a bit. And so there's a few different ways that you can get honey blocks. If you happen to have bottles of honey, you can just craft them instantly. That's honestly the best way to do it, as far as I'm aware. You can use honey in a blast chiller to get the blocks. This is pretty slow, for honest. And then that's pretty much it. There's a few other ways, like there's ways to bottle honey and like do all these different things, which maybe we'll get into in the future, but I think using the centrifuge might be the fastest way. So I obviously want to bottle the honey in the centrifuge, right? That makes sense. The problem is I still need extra honey to be in liquid form so that we can power these beacons. And what that does is it keeps all of our bees alive because we still, to this day, have so much radiation from the fission explosion. So we still need liquid honey somehow. That's where this comes into play. So we can actually turn honeycomb blocks. So the honeycomb, the actual like honeycomb blocks, like let's say we have coal, I think. I believe we're able to turn this into a liquid. Yes, in the centrifugal separator. One of these blocks, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty much all of these blocks. Like if we go to RGB, same, well, this gets rainbow honey, I guess, but say spooky, let's see, yep, you get honey from it, and you get like 900 millibuckets. That's honestly, that's pretty good. So we'll probably use this system to get the liquid honey, right? And you might be wondering, well, where are we getting these extra honeycombs from? Like, which honeycomb are we sacrificing? Well, as you can see here, the vibranium honeycomb blocks, they're not processing at the moment. The reason for that is you need to have 4 of them at a time, right? And here's where it gets interesting as well. Those 4 have only a 2% chance to get us 9 vibranium nuggets. 2%. That is horrible. That is horrible luck, horrible chance. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the vibranium honeycomb blocks turn into nuggets via mutation. Because if we go through here, back into the mutation one, so block to item mutation, one of these honeycomb blocks has an 80% chance to give us a nugget. That is phenomenal. That's like a phenomenally higher chance. It could be a bit slower than the normal method. So I have a feeling that we'd be left over with a bunch of vibranium honeycomb, which we can use to turn into the honey liquid. So that's my thought process. Now, setting this up should be pretty easy. I've got these materials on me, which I think is all I need. So I'll quickly go ahead and set up a transmitter, right? Yes, a transmitter. Yeah, we'll place it here. Oh, that's the lightning thing going off. So transmitter goes here, hook it up to a cable. Then we need to set up our receiver. We're going to go in here, make sure that we have the right block equipped. There we go. Break ourselves in. Don't let any bees out. And basically, this is where our vibranium bee goes once it exits the the apiary. So we just need to set up a little system here to automatically place, well, vibranium honeycombs. So I'm thinking what I want to do is break this and this. We can place the vibranium in this corner. And then we're probably going to place the honeycomb right here, I'm thinking. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to break a few blocks. It's going to be a little bit messy for a second. The receiver goes there, I believe. The exporter will go next to a block placer. We have a few made. They're pretty easy to make. A block placer, redstone, iron, a dropper. It's very simple. The placer is going to go here. I think, yep, that's aiming in the right direction. So if we actually have a look, just to show you, that's where it's going to be placing blocks. Oh, no. I need this to be a back one. I need all of this to be back one. Receiver, block placer, because obviously it has to place a honeycomb block there. An exporter. We're going to go ahead and hit this with a network card. That links it together. We can escape now. Once more. Boom, boom. I think that's the Vibranium B out at the moment as well. So that's very handy. We'll be able to, I guess, see if it works right away. The network card goes back into this transmitter. That sends the connection over here. That should be pretty good. So now we go back in. I probably should have set this up before I left earlier. Let's also break this just so that it, looks nice, right? Now we want to do is search vibranium. No, wait, hold up. We need to take this vibranium honeycomb block out. This is, at the start, we're not going to have much vibranium honeycombs, but it should work. Essentially, exporter, vibranium honeycombs. The second we get any vibranium honeycombs, it's obviously going to get placed here. So we'll test this. We'll put one into the system. And we should see. Wait, I might have to set this to be always on. There we go. It places. Beautiful. So now this guy, the Vibranium B, hopefully you're following along. He comes out of the apiary. He spins on this vibranium block, and he gets pollen. Then on his way back to the apiary to put away his honeycombs, he has a chance of pollinating this block, which will either give us the, what do you call it? The nugget, or it will give us the Vibranium B itself. Now, since I only have one honeycomb block, this might break, because if he mutates this block straight away, this apiary is no longer a full multi-block, and this guy he won't be able to go in there to make more honeycombs. So the first few times might be a little bit messy. Is he chasing me around? But let's see. Okay, we're kind of unlucky because it didn't pollinate it, but we're also lucky because now we'll get some backup honeycombs. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see if it even works. And then in a bit, I'll have to change it so that we're doing the glass bottles in there and set up a centrifugal thing. Anyway, that's a bit messy. So I guess that'll be a little bit of an ongoing project. The next thing I want to do is I want to actually just get started on these mycelial generators. I've said I've wanted to do them for a little bit, and I just haven't. So let's see what we're going to need. So I guess I'll start from the top. So Meatallurgic mycelial generator. What are we going to need? A supreme machine frame, liquid meat bucket, gold, and redstone. Okay, well, I didn't really... Oh, it's a Meatallurgic. So it's not metallurgic, it's Meatallurgic. Okay. And this is going to use... Okay, it is just going to use ingots to generate power. But it just... I guess it uses meat to make it... Wait. It does need some meat. Ooh, okay. That's going to be a bit of a project. You know what? We'll see if we can do it. So, first things first, let's go ahead and make a pattern for this supreme machine frame. So we're going to place this here. Double check that it has the fluid in there. Yep, the ether gas. Here we go. That's connected. We might have to do some work to get the ether gas out of that area and into this guy here. So we're going to place on the crafter here a supreme pattern there. The reason why we have to do work is I don't think we have ether gas showing up in here. Ether or ether, I don't really know how to pronounce it. Because we're generating it here. It's going over to these farms. But we also obviously need it to be a part of our system. So you guessed it, we're probably just going to entangle these. Yeah, I guess that's probably the easiest if we're honest. Entangled block. We're going to fly over here to where our fluids are. And how do I want to connect this? Honestly, I could probably just place it like here. Right-click that. Get an external storage, I think. This should work. External storage goes there. And then just hook it up with a cable. And we should be able to possibly see the ether gas? No? No? Okay. Oh, wait. Hold up. We need to change this to liquid mode. Okay, and we also need to tell this guy, you are only ever allowed to extract. Don't try to put any other liquids in there because it's not going to take it. Now let's see. Yes, we have 32,000 millibuckets of ether gas. Beautiful. So now what we should be able to do is actually craft that supreme item frame. Ooh, missing raw plastic from rats. Okay, we're going to have to change the recipe to tell it not to use raw plastic from rats. I don't know why that's a thing, but okay. I think rats is getting removed from the mod pack as well. We've had it disabled for a while because there's a bunch of like laggy options that it has, so it doesn't really bother us too much that it's getting removed. Raw plastic, no. We just want plastic. I think this plastic works. I think we could use HDPE sheets as well, but we have normal plastic, so it doesn't really matter for us. So here we go. This little room here, I would like to make it look better in the future because it's definitely very ugly. This is like one of the first rooms we made. Here we go. We can start crafting. Let's open this guy up and see if he already begins. Possibly. I think he should. Yep. So he has to make a pity machine frame. That's what he did. Then he makes like a advanced machine frame and a simple machine frame. But yeah, he should do all that. Beautiful. As for the bucket of meat, the problem is like we can't just have one bucket of meat. Because as you saw, each of these, each time that this guy's going to be processing, he needs to have some liquid meat. So we just need to be able to get liquid meat, which we get from a mob slaughter factory. But the problem is we don't really have... Oh, wait. This guy gets us liquid meat, doesn't he? How did I completely forget that? Okay, beautiful. By the way, if you're following along, at home sort of thing, make sure you do set up a woot farm for the liquid meat, because mob farms obviously would be not too friendly on the server. So I guess if you're playing at home, it's not too big of an issue, but yeah, keep that in mind. One of these things gives us the liquid meat. One of these perks, I'm pretty sure. It's also possible that the perk exploded and that it's not working anymore, but I think it is. I think we can double check on the heart. Does it say we're getting liquid meat? It doesn't. Item/fluid ingredients. No. Perks. Generate industrial... Oh, here we go. This one here. Tumbling Dole of Flesh 3 perk. Generate industrial foregoing pink slime and liquid meat. There we go. Nice. Okay. So we've got the liquid meat, so that should be fine. All we have to do is get a bucket, which we actually have on us. I would like to say that that was intentional, but I don't know how this bucket got here. And boom. Liquid meat bucket. Has the supreme thing crafted? Let's check. Oh, it has. Now we can make a Meatallurgic Mycelial generator. Now, we do need to figure out where to put this, because we're obviously going to be moving around a bunch of different structures when we change map. So I guess I'll place it back here somewhere. I guess, maybe. I want to say that I'll just go for a basic design and we can make it look better in the future, but we all know that I'm not going to make it look better in the future. It's just going to look ugly the entire time. Alright, so I had a pretty sweet idea. I think we can make some cool blocks with the Mason's table. So we can decide out of these which ones look cool. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool, but obviously that's not the right block, so we have to just sort of guess until we get it. I don't... It could be my shaders, like my Optifine that's causing this issue. I think that's what I want, right? Is that the same block? No, that's that block up there. Does it matter? You know what? This block looks pretty cool. For a cobblestone block, that's pretty sweet. I'm probably just going to make a bunch of those. I mean, you know, why not? I think it was that one. Yep. I'm going to craft, I guess, a stack of those. Maybe we'll get 2 stacks of those and then just a bunch of another block to put in the middle. Maybe these. Oh. Alright, well, it's not the most perfect thing, but hey, it's a platform nonetheless, alright? Leave me be. So, here we go. The Meatallurgic, Mycelial generator. Now, I'm pretty sure it generates power. It's going to need some liquid meat, and it's going to need a metal of some sort. So what we want to do here is get some more of these network things. I actually tried to autocraft all of these, but I guess the network card it got stuck on. Why did why are we crafting so much fluorite? Let's cancel all this. Can we start up again? Yes, I think we can. Okay. I'm a little bit confused. It should have crafted a network card. It needs paper, and we don't have How do we not have paper? Alright, I need to add a recipe for paper. I guess I'll use this sawdust recipe. I'm not exactly sure how much sawdust we have, but hey, it's it appears to be working, so we'll just say that much, I guess. So network transmitter, network receiver, and ideally a network card. Yep, there it is. And I'll just hook this stuff up off camera. All right, the network is hooked up. Now, there is something I want to do. Ideally, I don't want this generator running 24/7, or at least I don't think I do. I kind of want to only run this when we have all of them hooked up. Because I obviously don't want it to just burn through my meat and my power for no reason. So I don't exactly know how I'm going to set that up. I'm not exactly sure if there's an easy way to do that. Can this guy be toggled on with redstone? No. So yeah, I honestly don't really know how we're going to do this. At the very least, though, we can put in some meat. Because, I mean, that's not really a problem. We've got plenty of it. So let's switch this guy to fluid mode. We're going to search meat. We're going to get this liquid meat, drag it over here, and place it in there. And this guy should fill up with liquid meat if it's configured correctly. Yep, he is configured on every side. Exact on, fluids, redstone signal. Oh, okay. So, as you can see, he does have meat in him. Maybe we can put some speed upgrades in if we need. But these exporters can actually be toggled with redstone signal. That is really good to know. Only work with redstone signal, only work without redstone signal, ignore redstone signal, only work with redstone signal. I think that's what I want. How do I then hook these pipes up to be, or these cables up, to be easily turned on with redstone? Let me check real quick. Wait. First off, GPS tool, GPS data. Cyclic used to have wireless redstone, where you only needed the transmitter. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm pretty sure it could, like, almost, like, shoot a block. With like, a laser. I don't know if that's the thing. It still has a GPS, but I don't really know where I would find the actual thing itself. Render harmless lasers? I don't really know what this does. We could make it. Where is it? Renders harmless lasers. Okay. Do it. Do the thing. Thickness, alpha, blue, green, red, center, off center, center. Maybe we'll check that out another... Well, it does have a redstone block in it, doesn't it? I don't know if I buy it. We could give it a shot at least. I don't know if this is what we're after, but hey, we're learning together. So I'm going to go ahead and try and make a GPS. Apparently, I need carbon paper, which is just, well, paper in a coal, so that's easy enough. Here we go. We get 4 GPSs. We've actually got a few, so I guess we were using some in the past. I think for the shape builder, perhaps. Redstone clock, maybe. Wireless. We do have these ones. Receive wireless redstone signals from a transmitter, and then this is the transmitter. Yeah, maybe we can't do it. We'll see how this works. So I'm going to shift right click on this block, and it saved it on the GPS. And now if I chuck this in here, it shoots a laser. What I was curious about is, does that count as a redstone signal, or is it literally just a pretty laser? If it does work as a redstone signal, we should get extra liquid meat in here, and it would be extremely cool if it did, like, let's be honest, but it isn't really looking like it. Alpha transparency, blue, green, red. Okay. I mean, do we have any more meat in here? No, I don't think it... But once again, this is sort of what I was hoping it would do. I was hoping it would shoot a redstone signal to this, but no, it doesn't seem to do that. Okay, well, we tried. Yeah, we might just have to make it not as pretty. I'll look around a little bit. Alright, I do think these wireless redstone ones from Cyclic are probably going to be my best bet, so I am just going to set up some auto crafting for them, so that it makes my job a little bit easier. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll just have to hook these up. I'll show you how they work. I'm pretty sure they use GPSs as well, these GPS cards we had. So ideally, what happens is we place a redstone receiver here, I guess, and I imagine we right-click this guy to save the GPS, and then somewhere else, whether it's on the other side of this room, whether it's at our base, we'll have the transmitter, and I believe we open it up and just place the GPS card in here. And look at how cool that is. We can hook up, what, 9 of these guys? And we can even preview, and I think that shows us the laser, maybe? No? Preview rendered? No, it's not really showing us the render, but I imagine if you don't have Optifine on, it won't show the render. It will show the render, sorry. Okay. So yeah, we only need 1 transmitter, and we just set up these guys, and in theory, that works. Now, the question would be to double check that it does work. So we're going to search for a lever. Boom, boom, boom. Place this guy here and turn it on. So that goes lit up. We should now be getting more liquid meat. So let's see if this works. It did take a few seconds previously, which means maybe the lasers did work, and that this guy's just like incredibly delayed for whatever reason. Yep, so we did get the meat in there. Beautiful. So that works. Nice. We have one toggle that will turn on everything. I suppose we should do a test. Let's get an ingot. We have a lot of tin, so I guess we'll do a tin ingot. Maybe I'll hold a few. And if we place one in here, it generates some power. Let's see how much it does. So it's going to do this for what? 20 seconds? Generating at 200 RF per tick? Not amazing, but hey, at least now we know it works. Okay. Can we also... No, we can't put in the industrial foregoing upgrades in here. That's good to know. Okay, well, nice. We have a Meatallurgic generator. We're going to now remove this bookmark, and we are one step closer to the Mycelial generator. What does this guy do? This guy uses some fungus. So let's go ahead and craft one of these machine frames. He's going to use crimson fungus. We have this stuff to craft, but then what does he use to burn? Nether wart blocks. That's probably going to be what we use, because I imagine what we could do is auto generate that with, like, I don't know, some sort of farming, right? You know what? Just real quick, Meatallurgic. Can we get more power out of this, or is it pretty much the same per? No, but look at this. This one says 100 RF, but we put in a 10 and we got 200. I wonder what the cause of that is. I'm imagining the better the ingot, the better the power. Possibly. It's definitely possible. Okay. Interesting. Here we go. Oh, it's already done. We can craft a crimmed mycelial generator. I don't know if we want these right next to each other, but I guess we can try. The reason I say that is I don't really know if the redstone will affect this block and if it affects the blocks around it. I don't really know how that works. I guess we'll find out eventually. You know what? It doesn't matter, because we want them to turn on at the same time anyway. So if it does turn it on, that's just an added bonus. So here it is. A crimmed mycelial generator. So all we have to do is search for some sort of fungus. We have these. How many nether warts do we have? Not many. We will have to autocraft these unless, what, do we have like an insane amount of shroom lights? How do you get these? Phytogenic insulator. We could do that. A botany pot will probably do that, if we're honest. Let's search nether wart. The nether wart. Nature essence and nether essence? We have nature essence, but we don't have nether essence. Okay. Mana infusion? We'll probably just do a botany pot. That's honestly probably the safer and quicker way, right? Yeah, I imagine so. So, do we have any botany pots made? Any hopping botany pots? We do. We have one right here. So I'll grab the nether wart. And then I'll grab the soul sand. I don't exactly know how fast we need this guy to generate. I think we can put better soil in the future if it's still not enough. But this should be fine. As for where I'm going to place this guy, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't... Well, I guess, you know what? We have this guy here getting us uranium crops, apparently. So why don't I just add him to the list? So guess I imagine we're going to move this in the future as well. But hey. Until we do, this is where it's going to sit. We're going to place this guy here. We're going to make sure that he's extracting. Inside of this guy, we'll go soul sand and nether wart. There we go. Every 2 minutes, we'll get some nether warts. It might not be too fast, but hey, think about it. This guy probably won't be running 24/7. And once he is running 24/7, we'll be able to go back and upgrade the specific parts that just aren't generating enough. So here we go. We'll give it one test. We'll see exactly how much a nether wart does. Wait, no, it had to be a block, didn't it? Let's see. Yeah, it has to be a block. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the nether wart blocks are actually only 4 bits of nether warts, and we actually have quite a few. So hey, that saves us some time, I guess. Here we go. Chuck this in. It is generating 40 RF per tick for 20 seconds. Not insane, but hey, it works. All right, it works. We will then set up a wireless redstone receiver at the back, as well as a GPS. I probably won't do this every time we make them because it's a little bit repetitive, but that's what I'll do. If I happen to do it off camera, it's as simple as that, right? So that's how you do that. Nice. Yeah, we could definitely smash through these pretty quickly, I think. One thing I do want to check is back here. How's this guy running? How many... Oh, did I remove the processing of these? Vibranium bits. No, I didn't. Let's stop that. Okay, so there are some in there. Okay. So it's sort of working. But we'll have to... I don't really know. We'll just have to watch it for a bit. How else can we do it? Because essentially we need a lot of honeycomb blocks. So possibly we just put like a normal bee back in there sort of thing. Like, a bee that gets us a bunch of honeycomb blocks, essentially. Alright, so we should probably have a bee generating us honeycomb that we don't need. And I think I'm going to do an ender bee. So I'm just going to get rid of this honeycomb. We're going to place the ender bee in here. We're going to import him in. So unlock him. He can now go and get the honeycomb from the purpur. We'll leave it for a bit, so we won't do it this episode. But once we have a backup of the honeycomb, and I guess hopefully enough, we'll switch over. So we'll start putting bottles in here. And we'll start setting up the centrifugal thing for the honey that we discussed at the start of the video. One last thing, or I think it's the last thing. We should be able to... Wait, first let's search Allthemodium. How many things do we have? A lot of nuggets, not too many unobtainium, not too many vibranium, a lot of Allthemodium. Okay. I was seeing if we had a lot, maybe. But yeah, last thing we want to do, grab this bag of yurting, and we're going to move this Allthemodium alloy paxel over to the completed side. Because we've done it. We've finished it. Beautiful. The max void miner. Oh, yeah, I was going to do that. I completely forgot, if I'm honest. We need to add a recipe real quick for the bandwidth. Bandwidth modifier. So we want the ironite one. So this guy right here. So I'm going to click him in. Create that modifier. Oh, wait, no. Wait, oh yeah, it only uses the null one. Perfect. We've got that automated already. Chuck him in there. So, word on the street is one of these bandwidth modifiers doubles the produce. So, I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. I'm pretty sure this guy, the ironite guy, can have 16 of these. So we're going to do that. We'll let that craft, just so I can head up here and double check. That is insane. Yeah, it does look like it. Okay. Is it done? Yep, 16 are done. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Just gonna break all these. We could use an exchanging gadget, but hey, too late. Already started. Alright, so this guy as well, within a day or whatever, he got, let's have a look. He got this many Allthemodium crystals, so the tier 6 crystals. So not enough for a new void miner, but he got that much. 132. Maybe I should make a sign. Make a sign. 132 Allthemodium. Now, the reason why I want to do this is in the next episode, we'll see how much we have. Because if these bandwidth modifiers are as good as they claim to be, I mean, in theory, we're getting everything 16 times faster. Wait, no, wait. It depends on how it works. Because if it's timesing it by 2 each time, then it's not 16 times, it's like 256 times or like 512 times. It's a ridiculous amount of times because it'd be exponential. It'd be to the power of 2 as opposed... Oh, no, it wouldn't be to the power of 2, but you get the idea, maybe. If I explained it poorly enough. Okay. I guess he's up and running. He's still working. Ooh, is the tick cost higher though? Maybe. Duration 600, tick cost... Oh no, the tick cost is how much power it uses, I think. And the duration is how long it takes? I don't know. We'll definitely find out. Let's also check real quick. Ironite? 4,000 ironite crystals. So yeah, the second you get the next tier, the previous tier becomes so obsolete. Well, not obsolete, but so easy to craft. That is phenomenal. 4,000. So we can make some more of those. If it had the auto building function, I would do that, but I have to build them manually, so I'll just ignore that. And I almost forgot. Thank you to the donators of the channel for supporting the channel financially. Thank you to Skeletor Jacob, 0athers, Derpy Snowluna, and VRifty for supporting me over on Discord financially. And thank you to Mugs, to Coolest, and VRifty again for being channel members on the channel and supporting us that way. It's pretty surreal. I know I say it every time, but I definitely will say it every time because it's pretty crazy. So thank you. Thank you, guys. I was hoping as well we'd get to see this guy in action, see if he gets any. But it's also possible that he just isn't getting any at the moment because it's such a small percentage. But I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I'm very happy with these mycelial generators. They're definitely not generating much, but I'm hopeful that this guy, once we get him up and running, this mycelial reactor, that we'll get some crazy power happening. I'm very hopeful. And with this system, we can power everything at once. I will have to add... Well, actually, let's check. What do you reckon is the best ingot? In fact, do you think I can put like an alloy ingot in here? Well, we'll see. We have quite a few. It's okay to waste it. Boom. No, only 200 RF per tick for an Allthemodium unobtainium alloy. That was not worth it. Okay, well, now we know. So what I'll do is I'll just grab a tin ingot here. And we'll have this guy be on the exporter. Ooh, does it do both? Does it remember? Do you think? Here, let's switch it back to fluids. You should be still set to be this regardless of whether... Okay. Hear me out. 1 tin ingot in there. Press that. Let's see how many tin ingots. It should still be set on fluid. Do we get any more tin ingots? No, but we're getting the fluids, aren't we? Let me get some speed upgrades. Honestly, I might just have to add another exporter, which is fine, but I was hoping that it would do both. But no, it's definitely not doing both. That is unfortunate. If I switch this, suddenly... Yep, suddenly that works. Okay, well. That's fine. I'll just get another exporter. Good thing we tested that. Or else I'd be very confused at the end of the day. So we'll just place that there. Grab a cable. Once again, we could do entangled blocks to make this a bit cleaner, but every so often, I think it's nice to, you know, have things look better. Oh, I've got to place another wireless redstone. Oh my god. Oh, it looked so beautiful before. Now it looks so ugly. Alright, but this is pretty much the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, thank you guys for supporting the channel. And thank you to everyone watching at home. Pretty crazy getting views on every single video I put out. And then the supportful comments on top of that. It's definitely crazy. So thank you guys. Hopefully, I will see you guys... Oh, I don't want this to be on. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one. Put some speed upgrades in. Oh, goodbye.